Welcome everyone. Today we have our another new episode and we will discuss on tech therapy. We have our very good friend Dr. Tamanna Khosle. Dr. Tamanna, what is the tech therapy and how does it integrate technology into the traditional therapeutics practice or how it works in healthcare? India has their own things. What do you want to share about these things?
Tech therapy can be used in several ways, especially, if you see world over, mental health is a major challenge. So, it has to be taken major care of, be it, for example, in US, there are more than 10,000 mental health apps. People are like glued to them to improve mental therapy. Similarly, in India, too, mental health is a major concern right now. And so, technology can help in a big way, and AI can help people with having mental health issues. That they can be of really helpful status. It can, for example, robotics. Just if suppose a person is so under the spell of mental problem, and the person is unable to talk to their own family people, a robot can help the person conversate what is going on in the person's mind, etc. So, any kind of risk management in health can be helped majorly by technological help. And then, there are different kind of other ailments, like for example cancer. People, again, here too, robotics and technology can help majorly. People become, with cancer, it is that, you just not dealing with the problem in your physical body, but also it's a war in at the mental state. So, robots can help people ease out, and they can be trained in a way that, people uh, gain back health. They're able to exercise, etc., through their help, and also conversate. They should be, robots should be trained enough that, they are able to um, talk about it to the robot, and seek help from them. So, yeah. And old people, especially, I have seen many in India, for example. People are like, they don't have anybody to converse. So, old age itself is a problem right now. Because most of the time, in most countries, age is in age of people is, longevity is increasing. So, what is happening is that, old people, and children leave them behind, and, they go to their own workplaces, or, they leave the country and migrate somewhere. So, they can help the old age diseases, as well as old age loneliness, many of these things. So, most diseases can be helped by technology, and technology can help in a big way. Yeah.
Thank you. What are the some of the key technologies, tools, and platforms used in tech therapy?
uh Yeah, so AI, for example, can be used, robots can be used, and smartphones, for example, new technologies are coming up majorly. And so, people can be helped by many other systems, which can be developed over a period of time. And, we should really concentrate on the issue of mental health. It's not just challenging to the young people, but also to children and the old people. And majorly AI can help mental health. And so, what we need to do is that we should help people overcome, uh, you know uh, mental diseases. And for example, AI powered mental health applications provide accessible and convenient support to individuals, particularly those who may have limited access to traditional therapy services offering on demand. So I mean, we have to ensure that AI is reasonable. People do not have to go to the doctor till the time it's like really you need a physician's help. But robots, for example, can replace doctors in a big way. And so I personally feel that I mean, AI's intervention and robotics can manage a positive health issue scenario in the world currently. And so it can have a positive impact on cognitive aspects. So many people, for example, disability, I mean, disability and robotics can be connected together, so they can help people do things which a disabled person, again, disability is a major problem. And people are becoming sensitive to it, but what a disabled person goes through, the mental state of the person is something which is a major area of concern. So we need to focus our attention on I mean, mental health of disabled people. And I mean, a disabled person can interact with a robot and learn exercises. They can learn I mean, things like verbal communication, how psychologically they can take care of themselves and people around them. And social structures which are not convenient to their being need to change, for example. And AI robotics can help majorly in that front.
Mhm. How does tech therapy address issues of accessibility and affordability in mental health care? If you define more mental health care issue, I think it
Yeah,
can be helpful.
yeah. So I mean, my personal take would be that I mean, AI in mental health should be made majorly um, I mean, accessible, monetarily, they should be accessible. So for example, most of the psychiatrists and psychologists are very non-accessible to people of for example, disabled people, people who are from uh, for example, a disabled person, there is a difference between a person who is rich and a person who is a disabled person who is poor. So we need to have smart apps, smart technology. Computers and internet should be available to all people. So I mean, till the time that doesn't happen, you have to understand that people, they should cons- be concerned about uh, the health issue. And so yeah, so that's all.
Thank you. What's going on inside India regarding this kind of issues? And my next questions: uh, what are the potential risk and ethical consideration associated with tech therapy?
Yeah, I mean, in India too, we have many of these technologies being developed right now to take care of mental health, etc. And but it's still not as much as possible in the uh, um, like it is not possible right now for India to because it's a huge country, and taking care of poor people and poor people who are like not able to take care of themselves, provide accessible uh, structure to them. So this is what is the whole problem. And so India is working towards it. Psychiatrists are working along with AI, and so yeah, that is the whole thing. Yeah.
Thank you. My next questions. Can tech therapy be as effective as traditional in-person therapy? What does the research say?
Sorry, can you just read the question again?
Can tech therapy be as effective as traditional in-person therapy? What does the research say?
As far as research is concerned, I feel a psychiatrist has to be very, I mean, they are patient, they are very patient, but a robot, uh, a robot which is more, is like a person. I mean, my personal dream would be to make robots available to people from poorer sections. So once that happens, I mean, apps, etc. People world over now have mobiles, and I mean, if robotics could be connected to smartphones and charge nothing at all. I mean, it should be at the level of the government. We all are welfare states right now, and what government can do, is to make that accessible to people. For example, we have major problem of farmer deaths, farmer suicides, for example. So I mean, it's a major mental health which is not recognized till now. So they have to be taken care of not just monetarily but psychiatrically also. So India has to progress itself in this field, and mental health is a world's major challenge right now. So AI should be focused on helping people mentally. I mean, for example, in cold environments, we know that people suffer more depression than, for example, in Nordic countries. Why are people? They have everything. They are monetarily secure and everything, but why are they still mentally uh, dealing with these problems? So a soft approach. Japan is doing very well in it, in robotics. So Japan could really help people out of depression and mental health disabilities. So and other things which I've already mentioned. I mean, so to make people's life easier, to make them more comfortable in what disease they have and how to overcome it, and how to conversate about what is going on in their mental state. For example, a cancer survival person could connect with AI and help person who is dealing with that disease. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your closing remarks for today's sessions?
Yeah, I really feel tech therapy can be of major help to people worldwide, and poorer countries need support from, they can indigenously build themselves. But I have always said in your forum that people from the global south should come together and have a system whereby we can cure all these problems. I mean, mental disability, I mean, I'm sure, Dr. Sharif, that must be a problem in Bangladesh as well. So I mean, I really feel that we all should cooperate together, and your labs, etc., where we can test these things, and I would love to help you in the area of mental health.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tamanna, for your continuous support for World Talent Economic Forum, and wish you good luck for your exam. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.
Yeah.